You're listening to the Daily Sales Tips podcast, and I'm your host, Scott Ingram. Today's tip comes from Scott Leese. Scott is a well-established sales leader in the startup community. He now runs Scott Leese Consulting. He's the founder of Surf and Sales and the author of Addicted to the Process. I asked Scott a series of questions that we'll feature the answers to every few weeks or so. The first question I asked was simply, what's your best tip? Through all your years of experience, if you could only share one thing, what would that be? Here's what he had to say.
I think there's only so much we can control. And the one thing that I would say is you can control your effort. And that oftentimes is the differentiator between who does well and who doesn't, and who succeeds and who does not. And I know when I was first getting started, I felt like everybody else had more experience and more talent than me. So my only way to gain an edge was to outwork everybody. And, I think I worked as hard as I could earlier in my career. And, I would encourage everybody to really focus on that. You really can control how much time and energy and effort you put into not just the job, but also learning more about the job.
For links to connect with Scott, Scott Leese Consulting, Surf and Sales, and his book, just click over to dailysales.tips/371, and we've got everything for you there. Then be sure to come back tomorrow for another great sales tip. Thanks for listening.